You think you're smart with money? You've read the books, taken the courses, and maybe even attended a few seminars. You tell yourself that you've got it all figured out. But deep down, there's a nagging voice, a whisper of doubt that questions if you truly understand what you're doing. Let me ask you something. How often do you actually feel in control of your finances? Stop and think about this for a moment. While you may be living paycheck to paycheck, funding your lifestyle through credit cards, or making the same financial mistakes over and over again, you continue to tell yourself that you're making the right choices. There's a contradiction here that you need to confront. That underlying tension you feel about money, it's not going away until you face it. But here's what nobody tells you. The truth about your money mindset goes far deeper than budgeting or saving. What if I told you that your entire relationship with money is based on beliefs you might not even be aware of? You might feel uncomfortable now, but this is where the deeper exploration begins. Picture this. 5 years from now, you find yourself in the same financial situation, still working hard, yet not seeing the progress you hoped for. You're left wondering, what happened? Why haven't I changed? Cognitive dissonance lives in that gap between what you believe and the reality of your financial situation. You may believe you deserve financial freedom or that you can create wealth, yet your actions tell a different story. You spend impulsively, you avoid tough financial conversations, and you tell yourself that tomorrow will be different. But does it ever change? Now think about your life. Are you really making the choices that align with your financial aspirations? If you're deep in debt, yet still splurging on luxuries, what does that say about your mindset? This is the painful truth many refuse to accept. Your financial behaviors reflect your beliefs. If you believe that money is scarce, you will spend it as if it is. If you believe you're not worthy of wealth, you will sabotage your efforts at every turn. Let's explore a few examples. Imagine a colleague who seems to be thriving. They flaunt their new car, the latest gadgets, and extravagant vacations. But you know the truth. They're drowning in debt, using credit cards to fund their lavish lifestyle. You might criticize their choices and feel a sense of superiority. Yet, how different are you, really? What if I told you that you're making the same mistake? You might not be living large, but are you still holding on to the belief that more money will fix your problems? This is a trap so many fall into. You think that if you could just earn a bit more, everything would change. But have you considered the possibility that the real issue lies in your mindset, not your income? But here's the uncomfortable reality. You're losing money right now. Each time you choose to ignore your financial habits, each time you dismiss your conflicting beliefs, you are choosing to stay stagnant. This is the painful truth many do not want to confront. Let's say you've been conditioned to believe that you need to work hard in order to get ahead. Hard work is essential, yes, but when it becomes an excuse to justify your poor financial choices, it leads to an unending cycle of struggle. You cling to the belief that success is out of reach, while simultaneously feeling guilty for not achieving it. It's a vicious cycle. You might not realize it, but your financial decisions are often driven by fear. Fear of not having enough, fear of failure, fear of judgment from others. But this fear is not rational. It's based on deep-seated beliefs that are not serving you. If you repeatedly act from a place of fear, how can you ever expect to build a stable financial future? Let's take a moment to reflect. Imagine a life where your financial choices are made from a place of confidence rather than fear. What does that look like? You wake up in the morning feeling empowered, knowing you are making decisions aligned with your values. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. But to get there, you need to confront the painful truth that has been holding you hostage. Your mindset about money is not just about numbers, it's about identity. Who do you believe you are when it comes to finances? Do you see yourself as a successful individual? Or do you carry the weight of financial insecurity that keeps you shackled? You may find yourself saying, I'm just bad with money, or I'll never be wealthy. These are identity statements that shape your reality. What if you could reframe these beliefs? What if you could change your identity from bad with money to actively improving my financial well-being? This is where the profound insight comes in. The truth is that your financial situation is not just a reflection of your skills or knowledge. It is a mirror of your self-worth. You are capable of change, but only if you confront those limiting beliefs. You've been living in the shadow of these beliefs for so long that they feel like part of you. But imagine peeling back those layers. Imagine uncovering the truth that you are worthy of financial success. You don't need to hold on to the narrative that you're not good enough or that money is a source of shame. True wealth begins within. When you recognize that your financial identity is malleable, you begin to see possibilities. This shift in mindset is what separates those who struggle from those who thrive. It's not about the money itself. It's about your relationship with it. So what does this mean for your life? You can now step into a new reality. Picture yourself in 5 years. You're not just surviving, you're navigating your finances with intentionality. You're making choices that reflect your true values. When you approach money with a mindset of abundance and worthiness, everything changes. You start to attract opportunities, build wealth, and create a life that aligns with your aspirations. It's time to confront the painful truth that has held you back. It's time to reevaluate your beliefs about money and rewrite your financial narrative. If this has changed how you think about money, subscribe to Mind Over Money right now, because understanding your financial psychology is how wealth actually starts. Hit that like button if you're ready to think differently.